that deep-rooted financial anxiety within me that like has kind of this hold on me. Hi guys, I just went and grabbed some chapstick because my lips are so dry. I'm like, oh, I can't film with these crusty lips. Hi, my angel. Do you like the Halloween ambiance video on the TV? There's a sleeping dog. It's so cute. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm just unboxing and preparing the couch. I got my new cozy seasonal pillow covers in the mail. Of course, so this is Maggie's ottoman. She's a very lucky girl. She gets her own ottoman. And I usually keep it covered with a blanket just to help with the hair. Like, and you guys saw I literally just vacuumed. Of course she goes and lies on it. Of course. You're so spoiled. And I'm not gonna do anything about it. So I got some gorgeous green cushion covers for the fall and winter season. And like everything at Cozy, it comes like kind of modular. And there's also this gorgeous blanket that I'm gonna put where she's lying. Looks so good. I love when things come wrapped in a bow and you get to like open it like a gift. It's so fun. It came with the actual pillow stuffings, but what I'm actually gonna do just for storage purposes is take off these covers and just reuse the actual cushion so that I'm only storing the fabric covers instead of more cushions. So these are my like spring summer ones, and then these are gonna be my fall winter. And this is gonna help with the storage. Just storing covers instead, and it's nice to just be able to interchange and get a little switch up for the seasons. So you guys, welcome to another vlog. I'm so happy that you're here. Ching! Big smile. Okay, yeah, these are the same size. We are going to be doing another cozy weekend vlog. I'm really excited for this because you guys seem to really enjoy the last one. I wasn't sure if you guys would enjoy it just because I feel like this does not fit. This does not fit. Okay, we're gonna need to, does this fit? I feel like I started my channel, or I did start my channel with like work and consulting vlogs, and that's kind of how people knew me. I was like this Big Four consultant girl, and like I'm still me, but like I'm so not that corporate person anymore, and it's not like I don't work anymore, and like my copywriting contract is quite corporate. It's just not 9 to 5, but I've really strayed away from, oh, sorry. So even though the work stuff is like, if I make a work vlog, like that's no longer the content that actually performs the best on my channel, I still weirdly feel like it's what people want. But I love making these cozy vlogs. And anyway, all of that was to say that I used to not really vlog on the weekends because I never felt like people wanted to see what I was up to on the weekend or wanted to see me doing those things. Like I felt like people just cared about me or about watching like when I'm working. And so it's really nice that you guys enjoyed that video of me spending quality time with JS. Okay, I need to open this one because it's bigger. Hanging out with Maggie, shopping for books, and doing stuff around the house. And it was even requested that I make it into a series and that I do videos like that more often. So that made me super happy, and I'm happy to oblige. And that's what we're gonna be doing today. Starting with this little couch makeover. I'm like working up a sweat. Why are you hiding? They want to see you. They love seeing you. All your friends on YouTube. Go back there. They want to see you. Should I move? Oh, this is a nice pillow. This is so nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's put these up on the couch. I actually might put back one of the white ones because I feel like it's a little bit imbalanced. Like I feel like this should double up or something. Like I'll put this here, this in the corner, and then I can put the cream pillow back on top. Oop. Maybe like this. Now I feel like I need another pillow there. Anyways, I will play around with this. Hello. And then we also have the nice throw blanket. And it has these cute pom-poms on the end. Okay, I have some work to do in setting this all up more cute, and we're kind of losing daylight. So I'll play around with that tomorrow. I'll see when JS is here too. He'll give me his input, or even his mom. JS has a pretty good, I will never tell him this to his face, okay? So don't tell him I said this, but he has a pretty good eye for design, and I'm pretty sure it comes from his mom because she's very good with like design, and she does like a lot of DIYs and stuff, and so I feel like he gets it from her. But we don't always see eye to eye, like we have different tastes, so that's why I can't tell him that to his face. Today's Thursday, so we're starting the weekend vlog a little bit early. Tomorrow's my big work day, teaching 3 classes, but I feel like Thursday nights are or can be so much fun if you let them be, and they just feel like kind of that window into the weekend. So that's why I thought I would start vlogging tonight. For the past month-ish, JS and I have tried to implement a weekly date night. Nothing so crazy, nothing like super fancy, and that has been on Tuesdays. But this week on Tuesday, I wasn't feeling so great. I had a really weird day. We ended up ordering takeout and watching a movie, but I like was so anxious I couldn't sit still during the movie, and I was like, all these things were bothering me. I lost one of my memory cards and I was panicking. I made us pause the movie, tore the house apart looking for this memory card. So it just didn't feel very fun date night. So I proposed to him to do like a makeup date night tonight, and I was craving like diner food. So we're gonna go to this like vintage kind of diner in St. Henry called Green Spot. I think I'm gonna meet him there on his way home from work, and we're gonna leave Maggie alone. It's a pretty like quick in and out kind of place, so it's a perfect chance to like go out for dinner quick. And I don't know if him and I have actually been out to dinner in a restaurant yet since Maggie's wonderful separation anxiety improvement. So that's really exciting. And I have taken her out to play multiple times today, so I think she's gonna be good. I don't know if I said it, but today's Halloween, which is really weird. It feels funny like going out for dinner on Halloween. I wonder if the people will be dressed up. I clearly am not dressed up or anything for Halloween. I'm not a big Halloween person. I like the Halloween spirit. I love that other people love Halloween so much. It's just not really for me. I've been saying this for years and years and years, but like I just can't wait to live somewhere where I can hand out candy to trick-or-treaters and where I can decorate my door or my lawn or my porch. Because when you live in an apartment building, it can be hard, and there's like not really a lot of kids. I don't even know, there's like maybe 1 kid in this apartment building, so there's no trick-or-treaters like coming to our door. But it's really my dream one day to like be able to decorate and pass out candy. I have such good memories from trick-or-treating, and so I just look forward to contributing to that for like some kids one day. I to this day still remember like those people who you would knock on their door and the adults were in costume and their house was decorated. Like I can still remember some of my highlights, and so I would like love to be someone's highlight one day. Oh, you smell so good and you're so cute. Is anyone else obsessed with the way their dog smells? And like probably to other people they're like, that's a stinky dog, and like I just love the way Maggie's paws smell. They smell so cute, and now they smell like grass because we were running around. Grass and leaves, huh? You're having a good day? I just turned the light on because it's so dark, but I have haul that I want to share with you guys. I've been waiting to I opened it because I wasn't sure what the box was. Then when I saw what it was, I waited for you guys. This is a haul of baking supplies. I ordered them in a previous vlog. I'm not sure if you guys will see that one or this one first, because that one, at the time of filming this, is still awaiting sponsorship approval. But I ordered a bunch of baking supplies to bake my own bread. I got that cookbook, well, my mom got it for me, called Bread Essentials or something. Anyway, I told her I wanted to start making bread. She got me that as a gift. And then I kind of chickened out because I'm so scared to mess it up. But then finally I was like, enough is enough. Like, let's hop to it. Let's try. It's probably gonna suck the first time. As is most things in life, you're not good at them the first time you try. But I've really been loving trying to get more comfortable in the kitchen, and yeah, it's been so fun. So I ordered myself a bunch of essentials for making bread and then just kind of kitchen essentials overall. Let's get into the unboxing. The first thing is this big 6-liter tub. This is to put your dough into to help your dough rise. And then I also, because I was ordering from a specialty shop, I will put the website on the screen. It's like a special Canadian cookware supply store. Like, these were so expensive on Amazon and they were so much cheaper from this store, but I did have to pay for shipping, so I was like, let me get as much stuff as I can. I got a 2-liter tub for eventually when I make the journey towards sourdough. So this I'm not going to use just yet, but eventually. And then this is going to be for like regular yeast dough. Okay, I got a special bread tin. It's a little bit scratched up. It doesn't, oh my goodness. Chicago metallic. Okay, I feel like this is like a real industrial tin. It's like quite scratched up. There's no sticker on it or anything, so I'll give it a good wash, but I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, this is gonna make like a loaf of bread. I got a butcher's blade to be able to like draw designs on the bread. I also got one of these silicone mats. I used to have one and it got so yucky, but I want to make cookies this weekend, and around the holidays I love making like gingerbread cookies. So I got one of these to, instead of using parchment paper, use this instead, and I'm only going to use it for cookies instead of like, I used to like douse veggies with olive oil on it, and that's how it got really yucky. So yeah, got one of these. And the last thing from the chef's, oh no, there's something else too. Yes, I ordered one of these icing knives to be able to ice cakes. Just, I think I needed to spend a certain amount and then I got free shipping or something like that. So I bought this. It's like that spatula to be able to ice a cake. You never know when it's gonna come in handy. And this I really needed. It's like a baking rack, but also a cooling rack. I never had one of these. The photo shows them roasting veggies on it, but you can also use this to, like, if you bake a cake, let's say, you can rest your cake on it to allow like air to circulate for it to cool down, which I really needed one of these. So great. I'm really happy with all of this stuff. Never in a million years did I think that this would be my type of exciting haul, that I would ever be spending money on like baking supplies, because I always used to tell myself, I am not a cook, I'm not good in the kitchen, I can't do it. I used to be terrified of the oven. Like, I was afraid that I would set the house on fire or burn myself. Like, I've just come such a long way and I'm very proud of myself. Date night without the dog.
Green spot. So long, we used to go every week. Yeah, it doesn't seem too packed right now. I've only been here once for dinner, when we came back from...
Yeah, from Hawaii.
Was it Hawaii?
Yeah, and we had no luggage.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Did you pick the Bravo in the end? Journal this morning, they were like, oh, here's 8 alternatives to the Utah hair, the Utah girls. Yeah. Like,
in the Wall
funny.
Street Journal?
Yeah.
What do they got against the Utah hair?
No, but I think what they're saying is like it's a bit overdone, and like it's kind of TV hair a lot, so it's like here's no other ways to have nice hair.
Can you send it to me? I want to see. Well, I can't even do my Utah curls anymore since I cut it, so. And have you heard of the soda shops in Utah?
The soda shops?
Yeah, did I tell you about that? Or have you heard of
You
it?
told me they're obsessed with soda, but...
One of the chains that they went to in the show, Gracie said is really good. They have it in Phoenix.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
It's just very different.
Well, it's gotta be really bad for you to like have that much sugar in your body at 8 a.m. Good morning, guys. Everything's working against me this morning because someone's like trimming the bushes outside and Jean has a work call that starts in 5 minutes. So I gotta be quick when I talk to you. We're in our pajamas and we're baking this morning. It's Friday morning and I'm gonna make these soft pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. This is a recipe I printed out, I think 2 years ago. I don't think I made these last year, but I think I made them the year before and they were really good. Pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. I will try and find this link if anyone, we'll see how they turn out, but if anyone wants it, I'll try and find the link so that I can make, so that you guys can make it too. I'm melting some coconut oil because the recipe calls for canola or vegetable oil. We didn't have any. We went to buy some last night and Jean was like, you can't, like, it's, you know, we're all against vegetable oil, canola oil. So we're gonna do coconut oil. I'm making these cookies, one, just for fun because it's like, I'm still trying to hold on to fall. And two, I'm teaching some like Halloween themed classes today. Today's the day where I teach 3 classes. And I thought it would be fun to like bring a little treat for the girls, maybe guys, sometimes guys show up at the class, and for like the girls working at the studio. So I thought it'd be cute. I'm gonna make like 60 cookies because this recipe makes 3 dozen and I'm gonna double it. So we're gonna have a shit ton of cookies and it's gonna be really good. It's just like a fun morning activity before my very long work day ahead. So we're melting this oil, getting it ready, and we're gonna make some cookies together. 2 different types of chocolate chips, so that'll be really good for some texture. And then classic Jean.
What? What?
This is pumpkin pie filling. This is not pumpkin puree. Jean got this yesterday.
It said pumpkin on it.
I picked it up and I was like, I bet this is the wrong thing. I didn't even, Jean. And you who didn't even let me get vegetable oil yesterday, this has vegetable oil in it. And sugar and, oh shit.
Well, it's just the wrong thing.
Okay, well, it's fine. I think I can still use it. I'm just gonna have to like modify the,
And my call is starting.
and my mom's calling me. You're just mad that you had COVID and I didn't. Well, you could still get it. You could still get it again. No, I'm mad because I'm trying to make chocolate chip pumpkin cookies and Jean got me pumpkin pie filling instead of pumpkin puree. So I'm mad. I know. Cause I'm sure it'll be fine. They might just be like extra, like I think I'll just put less sugar in the batter. You know what I mean? Like I'll just modify. Oh no. It's like $5 worth of coconut sugar. dress Dumbledore. It's kind of funny because the first movies were so long, and then I feel like the later ones are even more complicated and they made them shorter.
But barely short. Still 2.5.
Okay, I'm blocking so that no one can see. And then
Hi, puppy. You want to go take a poo-poo?
I think men like showing off their bodies more than women. Like men always like to be like shirtless and stuff.
Oh, I'm just out of the shower. Maybe like I'm just trying to dress in peace here.
No, but I'm just talking about like other like videos and stuff that I've seen. Like, what's wrong, puppy? We're gonna take you out in a minute. Okay, we're getting ready to go have a little Saturday moment with our friend Sophie. And we're gonna get dressed. Well, you're already dressed, so show them your OOTD. Do it like Jet would do it.
It's too close. It's bad angle.
Lucchese boots, Paige jeans.
Well, unfortunately, it's more like not any.
It's more
of
like
that.
socks that my work gave me, ripped pants.
They're not ripped. Those are not ripped. I have big thighs, so it's always a problem.
Okay, you're going for that wide angle.
Well, I'm a big man.
Okay, we're going to a dog cafe,
Hey,
so
bro,
I'm
it's my turn.
gonna wear my dog sweater.
So that I guess is like Banana Republic t-shirt. That is a Lululemon quarter zip. We love quarter zips. Those are Suit Supply wide leg jeans.
This was your first foray into like slightly baggy clothes.
Yeah.
I was like, finally, he's getting with the trends. Okay, what pants should I wear with this sweater?
I don't know, like a pair of pants.
Okay, close your eyes. I'll be right back.
Me?
No, the vlog. Okay, I'm literally naked in the background. Can you? You're gonna wear that hat?
Why not? It's fucking sick. Sorry for the language.
Okay, but put the logo in the. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not for men. I'm just saying like you look kind of silly.
Yeah, I don't care.
Would it be called meta to wear a dog sweater to a dog cafe?
Yeah, it's meta. I feel like a bit like an idiot, don't I?
Yeah, it's a bit like, but whatever. If that's what you want to wear, I don't care.
Well, the reality is it's kind of cold out there.
Yeah. It was so warm yesterday and the day before, and now it's like back to cold, which I think is good. Like it's supposed to be cold this time of year, or like chilly. Anyway, you guys, I feel so crusty today. Like I woke up and I was like, oh, this is the type of day where I could spend all day in my pajamas, like all day in bed. But I actually have like kind of a lot to do today. Like social plans, and then it's the beginning of the month, so I need to film my monthly money. But just between you and I like really don't feel like filming it this month. I don't know why. I'm just like, I feel like I'm in like a budgeting slump where I'm just kind of like, okay, like I just want to refill my cash envelopes and like not think or talk about budgeting. But I don't know. I feel like it's good to keep talking about it, even just like with myself, and then also for like work purposes. Those are some of my best performing videos. So then I also feel like I need to make that video.
How about this tiny adjustment to the back?
You look like a fashion like London boy.
The way you're saying it sounds bad.
Oh, and the gloves?
Yeah, it's cold as shit out there.
You're being silly for the vlog, right? Or are we being for
I'm
real?
going out like this.
Okay.
I just want to really emphasize that if we're late, it's not my fault.
Well, I didn't realize we were meeting there. I thought we were going to walk together.
So should we drive?
Yeah, we have to drive.
Oh, we're driving.
Yeah, because she's biking.
Okay, then I don't need to wear any of this.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool to wear.
Good morning, guys. I can't believe I'm filming right now. I look like absolute shit because I've been crying. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I barely vlogged yesterday, and I feel like if I don't know. I'm like, maybe if I just tell you guys, like, I'll feel better. Because it is kind of silly. It's, of course, silly. Anyway, okay, let's just, like, recap first. So, this weekend's not exactly going as planned. I'm sitting in the parking lot at the grocery store just, like, filming, and people are looking at me like I'm crazy. Whatever. Yesterday was really nice, going to the dog cafe, and then I just got hit with this, like, anxiety, and I felt so tired, and I think I just put too much pressure on this weekend where I was like, I want to be cozy, and I'm going to be productive, and I'm going to film, and I'm going to see my friends. Like, I really overloaded my plate. And Friday was like, my classes that I did were really hard. And so I was just physically tired. And I think sometimes on the weekends, like, you need to allow yourself to do nothing, or you just need to, you can't do it all. Otherwise you just kind of keep making yourself tired, when ultimately I think we want to, like, recharge on the weekends. So ended up yesterday coming home from, after the hangout, we ended up going for brunch, which was super fun. And then after that, I was like, I'm dead. Like, I'm not filming anything. I'm not in the mood. I don't want to force it. I want to lie on the couch and continue the Harry Potter marathon. So that's what we did. We ended up lying on the couch all afternoon. Once that was done, I felt better. Camilla was coming over that night. So I kind of, like, sprung into action, and JS and I, like, we cleaned up the house, and that felt a lot better. And then last night was really wonderful. Camilla came over. She was down to watch the last Harry Potter with us. So the three of us, we ordered Domino's, and we just sat on the couch, and, like, it was so cute, like, especially with the two ottomans. You guys, it was so cozy. The three of us on the couch with Maggie, and, like, it was just, like, really sweet. I have a lot of good memories, funny enough, from COVID, of just being bundled up on the couch with Camilla, my best friend, and, like, watching movies, and actually watching Harry Potter. So it just, like, my heart was really happy last night, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I should have been vlogging this. But, like, after I was just feeling so, like, all morning, that when I finally felt, like, when Camilla came over and everything, and it was just like, my instinct wasn't to take out the camera. So I kind of, yeah, like, I'm sorry that I didn't vlog that. Anyway, this morning, the clocks went back last night, so we gained an extra hour of sleep. I woke up with the sun for the first time in weeks, and I felt amazing. I felt so good. And, like, physically, I feel so much better. I feel rested, and I feel recharged, and that's all good. And then today I have, like, a pretty big day that I'm looking forward to, but, like, I just need to get it started because I'm feeling, like, a touch overwhelmed. I realize that, like, I sound kind of like a basket case right now, and I'm like, oh my God, girl, like, you just getting overwhelmed at everything, like, calm down. This is gonna sound so silly. The new month is coming in, and I always film my budgeting routine for you guys, but it just didn't line up that I could film my budgeting routine with the 1st of November this month. But I need to reset my cash envelopes, because I don't just do that budget for the video. I do that budget for myself. So today we're November 3rd. I have no more money in my October budget. I need to reset my cash and do my November budget. So I did that this morning, and I just filmed it, and I'm gonna, like, put it into the monthly money video with a voiceover, no problem. However, when I was standing there emptying my cash envelopes, I thought I had a lot more money left over than I actually did, and I was really looking forward to putting that money towards my Christmas savings. And this month, like, I'll talk about this in the money video too, and, like, if you don't care, like, sorry, skip over it. But This is how my weekend turned out. I finally paid myself. So I separated my finances. I've now created like a company for my YouTube channel so that getting paid through YouTube goes into a company, and then I can pay myself like a steady salary or steady dividend. But I'm trying to just build up some money into the company first before I start paying myself steadily. So last month I didn't pay myself, and this month was the first month where I paid myself. I paid myself $2,000, and I was like, this is gonna help me fill up my, like, this is gonna complement my other jobs that go into my personal bank. I'm gonna have my 1 month ahead. I'm gonna pay my rent. I'm gonna have my cash envelopes. And I specifically paid myself a little bit more because I haven't been refilling my emergency fund or contributing to any of my investments in months. And that doesn't feel good for me. Like I feel like I'm falling behind with my finances, and like honestly that feels like shit. So I finally like paid myself, and I was like, great, like I'm gonna put $500, or it was like $450 I was gonna put to my emergency fund, and $450 I was gonna invest in my TFSA. And I was really happy about that. And then the other day, I think it was on Friday, JS was like, oh, like it's gonna be time to buy our ski passes soon. And it's the kind of thing where it's like, I should have been budgeting for my ski pass from like last January. Like I know I should have been doing that. I know I should have anticipated this. I know I should have put a little bit of money aside every month, but I didn't. And it's a lot of money. It's about $600 plus tax. Last year, I spent a ton on skiing because I also took lessons, and I was hoping to do the same program and take lessons again this winter. Driving over here, I had the realization that like I just can't afford it. Like I can barely afford. It makes me so sad. Like I can't believe I'm filming this right now. I can barely afford to go skiing. I'm even questioning if I'm gonna do it. So like I definitely can't afford the lessons, and I feel like the middle ground is just buying the ski pass. But it's like I'm gonna buy that ski pass, and so it's like here like another month without being able to contribute to my investments. And anyways, I'm sorry guys. I know I'm like sitting here crying over skiing. Like it's a very fortunate thing to be crying over. It's just, I don't think that it's actually about the skiing or the investing or anything. I think this is just like that deep rooted financial anxiety within me that like has kind of this hold on me. And when I don't know, it comes and it goes. And of course I have moments where I feel good and I feel confident. And then I have moments where like, I get this panic of like, what am I doing? And like, you spiral and you think like, you know, like skiing is not going to be the thing that completely breaks the bank and gets in the way of me ever, you know, having some kind of future. But when I get this like anxiety, like that's how it feels. So literally just doing my cash envelopes this morning triggered like all of that. Because I just felt so disappointed, and like Christmas is coming up. Like this is such an expensive time of year that's coming up. I'm sure I'm not the only one feeling already overwhelmed and like, how am I going to pay for all this? And it's so funny because like making these money videos, like I want to be that person for you guys who can like set a great example and like budgets for Christmas a whole year in advance and budgets for my skiing a whole year in advance. But like, I'm not that person. Like I'm trying my best to be good with money. But I'm still flawed, or I still have shortcomings like anyone else, I guess. So that is what it, has me feeling like unnecessarily, like overwhelmingly upset this morning. I need to get over it, and I need to go into this grocery store. Oh my gosh, you guys, you want to know the best part? So I'm stressed about money, whatever. I also just had I had to pay $300. I don't even know why. I had to pay $300 for my driver's license fee. I don't ask me why it was so expensive. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. And of course all the forms are in French and they're all in these big words that like I don't understand. And I'm trying to ask JS to like translate for me and he's like, oh, I think this is normal. I'm like, okay. So literally half of my ski pass, or a month's worth of like a great amount to put towards investments, like for my driver's license. And I don't even know why. So like all these things obviously happen all at once. Anyways, get in the car, start the car to drive over here to the grocery store. Orange light, please refuel. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like you just want to like give me an extra slap in the face right now. So yeah, okay, we need to turn this around because this is supposed to be like the cozy home vlog, not the crying in your car vlog. But sometimes it'd be like that. And what's up today? I will tell you guys more about what's up because we've been sitting here chatting for like 10 minutes with me being a big fucking baby. But I'm about to go to the grocery store. I have a cake that I'm going to make today because my friend Michaela is coming over and we're doing like a little tea party. So like I'm really looking forward to that and it's really gonna, I think, turn the mood around. She's gonna watch this video and be like, bitch, you were crying like an hour before I came over. Like, like, are you okay? Because it's the type of thing that like, now that I've talked about it with you guys, like I'm not gonna start crying when she comes over too. Like I can't. This is what I'm gonna make. Honey orange tray cake from Jamie Oliver. It looks so good. It's pretty minimal ingredients and it's like all in one pan. So it says it takes an hour. Let's get going. We're gonna go get some groceries and the baking is gonna be, this was my therapy and then the baking is gonna be my therapy and I'm gonna feel better. And I think, okay, I'm gonna say one last thing on the topic of financial anxiety. Maybe this is gonna be the monthly money. Like if I'm feeling this upset, like I don't know if I need to be filming a full money video this month. Like it might upset me further because the thing with the money videos is, you guys, like I anticipate bad comments and for the most part people are really nice in the comments, but I used to get a lot of like negative comments on my money videos and it kind of like still affects me to this day where I will anticipate someone saying like, oh, you shouldn't even go skiing. And I'm like, okay, like maybe that's your opinion, but also like, do you know how long and miserable the winters are here in Montreal? And like skiing is like a beacon of joy in the literal dark months of winter. So I anticipate things and that like stresses me out, which is like just silly billiness. What was I saying? We'll see if I film it. Hi, like this vlog is what it is. This vlog is what it is, okay? And thank you guys for being here and listening to me and being nice to me. Okay. They had everything I needed except oranges, which is such a pain in the ass, but I'll just go to the other grocery store. I know I really need to go get gas, but I just don't want to. We're back home. I'm feeling a lot better. It kind of just felt nice to like get out of the house. I feel like when I'm having these moments of like anxiety or just kind of like overwhelming emotions, it really helps to like throw myself out of the house, do something else, or like take Maggie for a walk, like just get out, because it's almost like if you stay in the same environment, you kind of stay in the same headspace. So I'm like glad that that's passed. I put some makeup on, so it's like no more crying. We have work to do. It's 10:20. Michaela's gonna be here in about 40 minutes. I decided to go fill up my gas. I really didn't want to, but I was like, you know what, Zoe, like you're gonna be annoyed the next time you get into your car that you didn't go fill it up. And like, if you're in a hurry and then you're like, oh my gosh, like I can't get where I'm going, I need more gas, like just go get the gas. And it was perfect because it kind of took me on a detour to go to the gas station, which took me by a tea shop that I really like. And I was all out, like I'm out of all of my favorite teas right now. In September, I was drinking this lavender Earl Grey. So good. And then I switched to pumpkin chai for like late September, October, and I'm out of both. So I decided to get more lavender Earl Grey. I would like to get more pumpkin before they take it away for like the holiday teas because it's just so good. But this was just like a little treat to myself, $7, and it just makes me really happy. The last thing I wanted to say on my little money meltdown, if you will, just before we switch subjects completely, is I feel like anxiety lies to us. Like when we have anxiety, it's not telling us the truth, it's lying to us. And when I feel my money anxiety, what my anxiety says to me is like, you're poor, you're poor, you're poor, you can't do this, you can't do that, you'll never have this, you'll never have that. And it's always repeating to myself, like, you're poor. And that is just not true. Like, I live a very beautiful, a very blessed life. Like I'm not poor, and I'm like, I need to be thankful for that. But anxiety lies to us. And like, I remember in university, anxiety would tell me that I'm stupid and that I'm going nowhere and that I'll never get a job. And it's like, none of those things are true. And I think we all have people who deal with anxiety. I know not everyone deals with it, but people who deal with anxiety and deal with like a more maybe severe or constant anxiety, or one that fluctuates but comes back strong, it really, really lies to us. And we just need to remember that what we're feeling is true. Like, we are feeling anxious, but the things that it's telling us are not true. And like, the consequences, these big, huge, massive, life-altering consequences that we feel are like gonna happen are not true. They're straight up lies. So that brings me comfort. I hope that it can bring you comfort as well. And let's move on from that subject. I just made a chai tea from Teas. I kind of forgot that I had this morning, and I was like, oh my God, I'm out of Earl Grey. Like, I always drink Earl Grey or that pumpkin chai in the morning. And then I found this chai from Teas, and it's really good. So I just made another cup, and we're gonna get going. Today we are having a tea party, and I cannot think of the more perfect activity for a Sunday. My friend Michaela's coming over. We're having a little tea party, early brunch together, and then we're going to the Museum of Fine Arts. Like, I'm so excited. This is literally the perfect Sunday for me. I am going to be making this cake from Jamie Oliver, honey orange tray cake, for our tea party. It's from this book called One. So everything cooks in like one pan or one tray or whatever, like everything in this book. There are so many good recipes in here. And I wanted to try a new dessert. I feel like I often stick to what I know when it comes to baking, which is like a pie with a store-bought pie crust, or like a cake, cupcakes, banana bread. So I was looking in here to see if there's anything interesting, and I thought this would be perfect, and it's like very beautiful. So we're gonna give it a try. I love baking while watching YouTube videos or watching TV, and I'm currently watching the second season of Tell Me Lies. So I'm just gonna open that up and we're gonna get going. Preheat the oven to 350. I can do that. 12 by 8-inch roasting pan. The photo makes it look so big, but it's actually pretty small. I was picturing that I was gonna have like this massive cake. First thing I need to do is zest this orange. And before I start my show and like get in the zone, I wanted to chat with you guys about something that I've been reflecting on recently, which is like social life and making plans, and how I feel like it's so important to acknowledge the type of plans that make you happy, and find friends that enjoy the same activities as you. And I'll explain what I mean by this. Basically, there was a time when I felt like I did not know how to make plans with my friends that wasn't going out for dinner, going out for drinks, going out to the clubs. Like, I feel like that was kind of a phase in my life, like right at the end and then after university. It was like, that was just how I knew how to hang out with people. That's what, like, it felt like everyone on Instagram was doing. And that just felt like that's how you had friends, and that's what you did with your friends, was you went out. And I guess it's kind of too like that, like city lifestyle, you know, like living in a nice city like Montreal where there's a lot of restaurants and you just want to take advantage. But there were, like, don't get me wrong, okay? There were definitely times when I enjoyed those nights. However, I think when that's the only way that you know how to hang out with people, like, it can get exhausting. And at least it did for me, where like deep down, I really am more of a person who, like, it's not that I don't enjoy socializing, but I enjoy being at home and I enjoy being in bed, and I don't, especially now, like, I don't like drinking anymore. I don't like getting drunk anymore. And so there was kind of this transition period where I felt like that was the only way I knew how to hang out with people, yet it wasn't what I wanted to do anymore. I wanted to see my friends in different ways, but I just kind of didn't know how. And back then, like my apartment was always messy. I didn't know how to like cook, or I felt like I didn't. I wasn't baking. And so having people over was never my go-to, even though like that is such a nice way to hang out with people because it's so much less costly. You can still be in your home. You can choose whether or not you want to have alcohol. And it's just like a really nice way to hang out with friends. And I'm just so glad that I've gotten to the place in my life where instead of, so to see my friend Michaela tonight, instead of feeling this pressure to go out for dinner, spend, you know, $60, $70, $80 a person on dinner, hang out at night, come home and be tired. It's like, come over in the afternoon, I'm gonna make a cake, you bring your favorite selection of teas, let's take advantage of my new teapot that I bought at the thrift store, and then let's go to the art museum. Like, it's such a nice way to hang out with your friends, and like, you know, you're at home and so you can actually hear them instead of like loud music at the club. And like, I definitely think maybe age plays a part in this. Like, I'm just at a different point in my life than I once was. Because of course, like I enjoyed those crazy nights out. It's just like not my vibe anymore. There was a point where I found myself dreading making plans or dreading going to the restaurant again because I felt like I couldn't afford it. And so I felt like my social life I didn't enjoy my social life that much because there was a lot of dread there and a lot of feeling guilty. Whereas now I've learned how to hang out with my friends in ways that really makes me happy. And so I'm always looking forward to it. And there's no regrets, there's no guilt. Like, it's just really nice. And so I'm grateful for that. And I just wanted to share that in case anyone is in that transition period, or you feel like, okay, I need to find a new way to hang out with my friends that doesn't revolve around spending money so much, or maybe you don't want to drink as much as you used to. There's always a new way. Someone is a true friend. There's always a way to shake up your friendship and to shake up the things you do together. Like, instead of going to the club, you could go to a spin class, and it's honestly going to have the same vibe as the club with the booming music. You're just getting exercise at the same time, and you're doing it at 11 a.m. instead of 11 p.m. All right, I'm gonna get into my baking zone, really get into making this cake, and I'll see you guys on the other side.